Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, therefore it is Weighing Wednesday. I have officially now been weighed. Just going to be a quick bit of video because I'm going off in a bit to go to a tea party thing in the village with Tobias. I need one child today. Yes. Yeah, just kids just drive you insane, and obviously, like I said, this is the first time I'm experiencing 6-week holiday now. Tobias is at nursery. Yeah, and it's yeah, driving me insane. They were the devil children yesterday, both of them. They just completely drove me insane, and we ended up going to the park where I meet two of my mates, and they didn't deserve to go to the park. They shouldn't have gone to the park, but it was the fact that I needed to go to the park just to speak to my mates, just to sort of be like, I needed that human interaction, adult interaction, should I say, more than anything. Yeah, but it was just one of them days. So yeah, so 6-week holidays is really affecting me. I'm trying not to let it affect me. It's not affecting me as much as I thought, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Halfway through. Halfway. Anyway, back to why we're here. So I'm just going to quickly go over a few things that I've eaten this week and how my weigh-in's gone, basically. So things I've eaten this week, I've really genuinely enjoyed my week. Because, I'm trying to obviously lose weight, so I was trying to change it up a bit, have a few different things, have different things for dinner, and try and really up my speed. I did have one meal out, which was Friday, to celebrate my anniversary. I had good choices. I had the spinach, sweet potato and feta lasagna. It did come with garlic bread, and I did have some extra veg. And then I did have a little pudding after, but it was one of them that you can choose the cake and coffee, so it's only like a very small sliver and it's 300 calories just for the cake. But I did oversin everything that day and put it down to sort of try and, make it up in the week, as it were, just to sort of overprotect myself, as it were. And then I was pretty much good all week, apart from yesterday, which was the day from hell. And I ended up having a few things I shouldn't have, not eating proper meals, and yeah, so that's what got, yeah, just yesterday was bad. So the few things I have enjoyed eating this week, they've all been pretty much from the Take 5 book. If you follow me on Instagram, I have literally been on it this week and put every single one of my meals on there, apart from yesterday because I didn't really eat much. But yeah, everything is on there that I've eaten, and like I said, a lot of it is from the Take 5 book. If you haven't got this book, it is absolutely amazing. Obviously Slimming World only, if you know, or not on Slimming World. So yeah, I think you can order them online if you're an online member, or absolutely, if you haven't already, pick your copy up, buy a copy from Group, because it's literally the best cookbook ever. I enjoyed the last cookbook and I thought, oh my god, that was the best, because that was like, more of a budget one, where this one is just absolutely amazing. It's so simple, it is so straightforward, they don't take very long. I remember one time thinking I really can't be asked cooking. It was when it was really hot, and I'm like, do I really want to stand in a hot kitchen cooking? No. Shall I just ring Daniel and get a takeaway? Yeah. And then I thought, no, because money is a little bit tight, and we are trying to save for things and on holidays and whatnot. So it was sort of like, oh, I have the food already in the fridge, I don't want to waste it. So I got all the ingredients out and thought, right, I'll see how to make it. And literally it was like, took 15 minutes, and I'm like, what was I whinging about? But yeah, so everything is so simple and straightforward, and as it says, Take 5, it only takes 5 ingredients. Technically a few more, but they're assuming that everyone's got salt, pepper and Frylight in their house. Which I think if you're a Slimming World member, you live off Frylight, you have shares in Frylight. I know I feel like I do. So yeah, so it's all pretty much straightforward and set out, and it's sort of so simple. It's just lists of 5 ingredients, just pictures of the 5 ingredients, which I just think is great, because when you really want to cook something, I know especially some of the fake away ones, I was looking at doing a curry, and I was like, I'm going to actually do some proper pilau rice. That sounds really weird to me. Why does that sound really weird to me? Proper rice with it. But then a list of ingredients, especially like the herbs and spices, which half of them I've never heard of or seen in my life. It's still sort of like, nah, we're just going to stick with normal boiled rice. But yeah, but when it's set out literally like that, it's so simple, and it's all the ingredients you already pretty much have all the time, like peppers, onions, you know, leeks, you know, the herbs and spices you probably already have, because mostly it's like piri piri seasoning, or, you know, paprika. It's all stuff like that. Eggs. It's all simple. The ones we've put from it, which are our actual favourites, which I've had this week, is the beef tikka kebabs. They're absolutely amazing. I had them this week with butternut squash chips, which I'm absolutely addicted to. You can get them from Morrison's already cut up into little like crinkly shapes, or if I haven't had time to go to Morrison's, which I went today and they've sold out, I always try and make my own. I have now an Actifry, which makes them a bit more crispier, which is absolutely yummy. Another couple of recipes that we've done this week is one that sort of went down well with all of us. Where is it? It's the cheesy chicken risotto. So simple and straightforward as well, and only a couple of things for the parmesan. That was another one that really went down well. Something I have made before, I didn't have it this week, but I would highly recommend it, is the Cajun pork and apple burgers. Now, I'm not a big fan of apple. I will eat apples, but I've never had them like cooked or in a stuff. And I've never ever, even before Slimming World, had burgers with apples in them. But I thought I'll give it a go. And, you know, you have to obviously sin it because you're cooking the apple. But yeah, they were absolutely amazing, and I'd highly recommend that one. What else have I done? I can't think of what else I had this week. It's all on my Instagram anyway, if you want to go have a look at that. I would try and put the link below, but I'm doing a lot of this on my phone now, not the computer. If you go to my past videos, the link to my Instagram is on there. I think it's like, is it Laura Rudge Slimming World? Or Slimming World Laura Rudge? Something like that. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find me if you want to. I can't remember what else I had this week. But anyway, so yes, I've had a good variety of different foods and stuff, and I've been absolutely keeping on track of it with my 12-week journal that I have, I say I purchased, obviously I have loaded them. It's a bit different from the journals I've had before, because I when I was a member, before I was a consultant, I did try and use one of these and I just couldn't get on with it. It was too faffy for my liking, and I preferred the journals that you can get from like third parties, which set it out as your breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can tick all your sins at the bottom, and, you know, the different columns, which was great. But then it was sort of like, when I was, right, okay, I want to get down to my goal, what's going to really help me? And I thought, right, we're going to give this 12-week journal a try. Because this 12-week journal, I started a couple of weeks ago. I think I'm in week... I'm actually going into week 5 now. How exciting is that? I'm going into week 5 on it. And this ends in like October, just before my family holiday. So it's given me something to aim for. Like, yes, I want to be at target when I finish this journal. And, you know, it's just, if you haven't had one of these, or haven't seen them, or not really bothered looking at them, absolutely have. Because if you fill the food diary out that your consultant has given you, or, you know, whatnot, obviously it is in the columns with the speed food and the free food. And I think it's great because you can look at them and really evaluate at the end of each day of, what am I having? Like, is that sin column a bit too top heavy? Okay, let's try the next day to reduce them. Am I having enough speed food? If there's only 1 or 2 things in there, right, the next day I am upping them food. It's things like that, and that's what this one does. Because, you know, looking at this page, this is from week 2, you know, you got this page where this column, the S food box, is completely full, compared to the day after when there's hardly anything. So you can sort of, at the end of the day, really evaluate on what you're going to do. And obviously there's basis for your body magic, which is great, because then I can actually put in what I've done. And then when I look over the week, when I think in my head, oh yeah, I've done loads of body magic, and then like this week I thought I had, and then when I go over it thinking, oh well, actually I haven't done anything. Wednesday, after, you know, actually I did my workout before I went to group, and then Thursday I only did my 10,000 steps. Friday, because I had my meal out, I only did my 10,000 steps. Saturday I didn't do anything. Sunday I did my boot camp, and Monday and Tuesday I only did my I even did my 10,000 steps yesterday, because my watch died, so I had to charge it. So you just sort of think, right, this week body magic has been pants. You know, it's things like that you can really view and evaluate. And going back through this week, I thought I was pretty on it, obviously apart from yesterday, and then going back thinking, actually I could have had more speed there, I could have done that a bit differently. Did I really need to have that sin there and this sin there? So it's really sort of this week I'm going to be on it, because I did come in this way, and I maintained which I was pissed off about, to be honest with you. I was a bit gutted because I thought I'd done enough to at least lose a pound, or even half a pound like I did last week, but it wasn't meant to be. So it's sort of given me, you know, at least it's not in the wrong direction. I'm not going back into the cycle of lost, gain, lost, gain, lost, gain. I'm still, this is 5 weeks now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 weeks now that I've not gained. So it's you know, a milestone in itself. I generally think I would, because as a non-scale victory, as you can see, I can't wear my rings anymore because no matter what, they just keep dropping off, which is very bizarre because when I was at Target, and obviously less weight than I am now, they still stayed on. So obviously I am shrinking and I feel smaller, so I've just got to take that and run with it and hope the weight that will catch up with it. So yeah, so maintain this week. My biggest thing I evaluated when I was sat in group listening to others and sort of thinking about what I could do a bit differently this week is changing my shopping day. My shopping day is a Tuesday, which is probably the worst day because it's the day before weigh-in. So I don't normally have a good breakfast because there's nothing in the house. And then I go shopping, and depending how the kids are, if I have to take them with me or whatnot, like that I did yesterday, I had to take both of them. They pissed me off. So sometimes because I'm in that mood, I grab stuff what I really shouldn't have. You know, maybe it's a treat, or maybe it's, you know, it's things like that. And I'm just thinking, I eat it and think, why did I just do that? I've got weigh-in tomorrow. I've just blown it, which makes me go spiral, and then I just end up like literally binge eating the whole day. I didn't do that yesterday. I didn't completely binge eat. I did have a few things, but not as bad as I used to be. But I didn't do a workout either last night to sort of compensate it, if it were, because the kids were driving me insane with banging around in their bedroom, and you can't concentrate when all you can hear is bang, bang, bang above your head. So yeah, so it was just one of them days yesterday. So I am going to change my shopping day back to a Wednesday, which originally it was. So I'm child free when 6-week holidays are over. So videos might be coming to you a bit late because I will obviously do them after I come back off weighing, and if it is the holidays, I have to go pick up Tobias, so it might be late afternoon, evening, or even a Thursday that I might upload it, depending. But you'll still get your weekly videos. I am getting the commitment of doing that with you guys now, because I think it's going to help keep that bit of commitment, and I want to come to you next week with an absolute cracking weight loss. So yeah, I'm determined this week that it's going to happen. I'm going to fill this out 110%, making sure everything that goes into my mouth is recorded in here as this or small. It is going in here. I have got a meal out on Saturday, but I'm going to make good choices. I always do when I go out. That's part of the lifestyle now. That's what I can be proud of, that when I do out for meals, I don't just say, oh, bugger, I'm going to have burger, chips and whatnot. I am adapted to that lifestyle and having good choices when I'm out. I am covering Leamington Group for the next 2 Saturdays, so I won't be able to do park run, but I will definitely be trying to do some sort of exercise, maybe not this Saturday in the evening because I'll be out, but definitely during the day. I can try and get something in, whether I do a quick run before going out or anything like that, just to get my body magic in there, because I want to try and focus on getting that back up, because the week before I was on top of it. This week just seems to have gone to pot. Plus on Sunday it's when our promo starts, so I will be out there leafleting, shouting about this group. So this next like Sunday onwards, I'll be, obviously Sundays I'll be leafleting for the next 3, and then obviously walking around putting posters up and yeah, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully that will get me steps up, get me out there, you know, and not in the house with the kids where all the food is. So yeah, so I'm really, so I said at the beginning it was going to be a quick one because I'm popping out, and then 15 minutes later, nearly 15 minutes later, so I'm just about to have some lunch, because I knew I was doing this and we're going out and whatnot. I grabbed a quick salad from Morrison's. It will probably have a sim value. It'll be on my Instagram if you're interested, when I look it up in a minute. But yeah, so I've got all my meals planned for this week. All my sort of lunches planned, as it were. Breakfasts, I'm switching up a little bit so I don't have full Englishes all the time, even though, you know, that's where I do get most of my speed in, if I do have breakfast sort of thing. But we'll you know, we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm going to try hard, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on trying hard, because I know sometimes when we put too much pressure on ourselves, that's when we sort of crack. So I'm going to try really hard, but not try as if it were. Just sort of be a bit more relaxed about it and just go with the flow. Take each day as it comes. Sorry for waffling on, but you know me, you know I do. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching and subscribing. I know I've had a few new subscribers in the last couple of days, so thank you. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you want a notification when new videos come up, make sure you hit that bell as well. And yeah, comment below if you want. I will probably be doing, because I haven't been on here for absolutely long time and I'm finally getting back into it, I will probably do question and answers for you guys. So if you want to start putting comments below any questions you got for me, it can be about anything, my life in general, Slimming World, about being a Slimming World consultant, you know, everything, like I said, or just general questions, because I haven't obviously been here for the last couple of months doing videos and stuff. So yeah, so if you want to start putting comments below with questions and answers, absolutely fine, and we'll do a video on that very soon. So you all have a fabulous week, and take care guys, and I'll see you next week.